Welcome to Simsbury Boys Ice Hockey 2019. Happy New Year to all our family and friends. I'm Mike Sinacore, and I am thrilled to be back for our third year of televising Simsbury Boys Ice Hockey on Simsbury Community Television. A special shout out tonight to Nick Sinacore, who will be working our camera, and Karen Hanville and Kristen Benedict back in our SCTV offices who make the magic happen. Today we have a special treat as we are broadcasting from the Jackson Ice Rink on the beautiful campus of Westminster School in Simsbury, Connecticut. We've got a nice matchup for you tonight. Our boys from Simsbury take on West Haven. Both teams are 500 as they begin the year, basically. West Haven starts the year at 3-2-1, and Simsbury is 2-2-1. Joining me today will be two of the best color commentators for boys high school hockey in the state of Connecticut. Chris Cody, better known as the captain, and our own Jake Ostern. Let's get some insights from Jake on today's game and see how Simsbury's done. Jake, come on in.
Cindy, it's always a pleasure. Always a pleasure broadcasting these awesome Trojans. As you alluded to in the pregame, Simsbury comes in to tonight's matchup with a record of 2-2-1. They started off the year 2-0, but are winless in their last three. They have wins against South Windsor, New Canaan. They have losses against Notre Dame, West Haven, and Northwest Catholic. They just tied Glastonbury back on Saturday.
That New Canaan win was huge.
It was
down
huge.
There, 4-3 win, and that's big for teams up north.
Darien Ice Rink, that's a long ride,
Yep.
and leaving that area with a win just feels really good. Junior Cole Chapman leads the team with 6 goals. He had a hat trick in the first regulation game back on December 11th, where the Trojans won 4-1 in their opener. Trojans have put a total of 12 pucks in the back of the net. Chapman has 50%.
Wow.
So he is carrying the Trojan offense. He's that spark that head coach Chris Day has in the lineup.
Yep.
Senior Nick Pugmire leads the team with 5 assists. So he definitely gets the play going, and just a great asset on the ice for these Trojans. They've given up a total of 17 goals in 5 games. Simsbury scores an average of around 2.5 goals per game while giving up 3.5. So there's about a one goal difference between scoring and allowing.
It sounds like a very similar team they'll be facing tonight in West Haven. So West Haven comes in 3-2-1, as we mentioned. West Haven's tie is against Glastonbury. Simsbury's tie was also against Glastonbury.
Yep.
Simsbury has already played Notre Dame of West Haven, who West Haven hasn't played yet, but Simsbury lost to ND West Haven 4-1.
Yep.
So we can't do that comparison. However, when you do the goals for and goals against, so West Haven comes in with 22 goals for, so they're at about a little bit north of 3 goals per game that they're scoring, and they come in with 17 goals against, so a little bit north of 2. So
Yep.
they're scoring 3 and giving up 2, where Simsbury's scoring 2.
It's the opposite.
And giving up 3.
It's the opposite.
Right? So the projection today, it won't be a easy matchup for our Trojans. And again, they're struggling on the offensive side. I know they've been plagued with some injuries, injury bugs.
Kevin McDonough is out with a broken collarbone. He suffered that in the game back on Saturday against Glastonbury.
Okay.
That's a big loss on the back end, senior.
Absolutely.
So now Torben Wonderly is going to anchor that defense for the Trojans.
West Haven also is coached by Joe Morrell. Joe comes in with a winning percentage of 70%. He's 29-11-2. This is his third year behind the helm for the West Haven Blue Knights. So good coaching matchup as well. Some strategists behind the bench on both sides. And we're ready to go. We're just about ready for the puck to drop for our first period action. And we'll be back right after this. We are back, and not live. Soon, someday, we'll be live, doing one of these games live. But as I mentioned in our pregame, we have 2 of the state's best color commentators for boys ice hockey. We heard from Jake Ostern earlier. Right now, let me bring in the captain, better known as Mr. Cody. Come on in.
Mike, how are you, Sink? What's going on,
For
kid?
our third year in action here. I can't believe it. These 3 years have flown by.
Lots of good hockey here in Simsbury.
One of the things I was thinking about about driving over here today, having it be our third year, is we're fortunate enough to see some of those freshman phenoms like Cole Chapman now entering his junior year, right? So, and I in 2017, our first year, we did a West Haven game.
Right.
So there were 3 or 4 freshmen on that team. They're now juniors and still on the team for West Haven. So it should be an interesting game today.
All those havens are always tough. West Haven, East Haven, they bring their lunch pails when they come up to Simsbury. So their guys are ready to roll. One of the things I was looking at earlier is just if you've looked at West Haven in the games that they've played so far this year, they're 3-2. The first 4 games that they played, they've scored over 5 goals per game. They lost the game 8-7, and then in the next 3 games they scored 5 goals. Their last game they ended up being shut out 2-0. But those guys, they can score.
Yeah.
So, we're going to have to make sure that, as we always do, that we're on the shooters, we're covering our guys, the goalies are taking the right angles.
Right.
We're not giving up rebounds in front of the nets, giving them extra chances. And again, we always talk about penalties, making a determination. So we need to be smart, not give up the odd man tonight. I think we're in for a good game. I like these games with West Haven when they come up here. The Blue Devils they're a good team.
They're a good team. Jake and I mentioned the fact that they're flipped, and what I mean by that is Simsbury scores on average 2 goals a game and gives up 3. And West Haven scores on average 3 and gives up 2.
Right.
So you're absolutely right. One of the things, that drive you and I crazy is penalties in the offensive zone.
Sure.
Right? So you are 100% correct. Tonight we can't be down a man for more times than not. I mean, we've got to play smart hockey. It looks like Simsbury's been struggling to score. Cole Chapman's got 50% of their goals thus far.
Right.
So we need some production out of the other guys, and if it's not going to happen, then you got to play some tight defense.
Right. And they had that against Glastonbury, their last game.
Right.
The 2-2 going into overtime, holding on. Those are good, tough games. I mean, especially you come out. The Northwest game was a little tough for Simsbury.
Right. Yep.
So you have to kind of throw out some of the averages, right? So if you give up a bunch of goals in one game, then that's going to skew your averages. What I'm concerned about with the West Haven team is that in those 4 games they scored 5 goals.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
So we're going to need to be strong on defense, and we're going to need to make sure we get our opportunities. I mean, realistically, to win a game against these guys, you're probably looking at a 2-1, 3-2 game where you minimize their opportunities and you get a little bit more offensive firepower than you had in the past. I don't think it's not going to be 9-8 here.
One of the other things Jake and I discussed was the injury bug. They've been hit by Kevin McDonough, broke his collarbone.
Right.
That's going to be tough. He was one of the top defensemen. Joey Mateo, an enforcer that brings you some, goal-scoring opportunities. He's got a great ability to pass from the corners. He's been battling some illnesses. So not excuses. I'm not making excuses, but you're right. When you play the downstate teams, you want to have your A team out there.
Right.
And if not, you just got to play smart hockey.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's going to be the key to tonight's game. It's the key to all the games that they play. I mean, they have to be scrappy. I mean, that's right. I don't think this is a team that's built with a bunch of superstars. These guys have to take a blue collar approach, finish their checks, make smart passes.
Yep.
I think we're in for a good night of hockey.
Yeah,
I'm
absolutely.
excited.
I'm thrilled, as I had said earlier, for this to be our third year and back in the saddle up here where we've got a treat for our Simsbury viewing audience here. We've not done any games from Westminster School. This is a beautiful venue here, a little bit different approach and view than what we see from ISCC. But we are about 5-10 minutes away from puck drop in the first period of action here at Westminster between the West Haven High School Blue Knights and our Simsbury High School Trojans. We'll be back in a minute. All right, we're back as the two teams are ready for the national anthem. We're almost ready for hockey tonight. January 2nd, 2019. Looks like the PA system down there is getting a little workout. All right, we're almost ready for the national anthem. Apparently there will be no call out of the starting lineups this evening. We are ready for some hockey. That was a beautiful rendition of our national anthem. I'll tell you one thing I noticed right off the bat, CC, is the West Haven Blue Devils. I keep calling them Blue Knights. The Blue Devils have dressed 22 players. Simsbury has dressed 16.
Uh-oh.
So although the Blue Devils look a little bit smaller in stature, if this turns out to be
it may be
injury by attrition or anything like that.
Track meet.
Exactly. We're gonna have a hard time to compete. They got six more guys.
They might be doing their shifts on the fly all night long.
Exactly. All right. So it looks like right now as though we have the Simsbury goalie and net down there. I believe that's Jackson Bolger. I believe he's starting, but I don't want to make that assumption. 35 it is. Jackson Bolger starting in net here against Dan Kelly. I'm sorry, 31 giving me a sneak shot there. It is 35 in net, which is Jared Pilska. JP, that's what we'll and it looks like the Blue Devils are starting out with Bobby Forleo on defense, flanked by number 12, Nico Kyle, who is one of the senior captains. Face-off looks to be between Sean Dupree and our own Cole Chapman. Cole's going to be flanked by Brad Wine. And Cole wins the face-off. He didn't think he won it, but he won it. It's back to the Blue Devils, who throw it into the Simsbury end of the ice. Met there by Griffin Marquis. Simsbury not able to clear it. It stays inside into the corner. Back behind the net is Griffin. Again, can't get it out. Stolen by the Blue Devils. There's Nico pinching in, and a nice shot there. Simsbury again trying to clear. Unable to do so. Puck kept in. Cole with a nice stick check. Heads back into the corner where Torben Wunderlich shoots it around the end. Simsbury having a little bit of difficulties getting it out of their end right now. Great play by Griffin Marquis, but still again not able to get it in deep into the West Haven zone. Bobby Forleo was calling for the puck, did not get it. Cole trying to dipsy and doodle his way through the West Haven team and unable to do so, and Simsbury has a line change.
Oh, good
That's
check
a nice
right there.
check by Drew Leck, letting him know the West Haven guys know he's on the ice. West Haven again deep into Simsbury's territory. Puck coming around, Jack Fiengo passes the puck up on the left side.
Good pass.
That's a great pass to 17, Rocco Sorelli. Drew Leck gets hit again. He's able to pass it out in front.
Right there.
Unable to hold on to it was Scott Simeon. And Scott puts a nice shoulder into a West Haven player. The puck bounces off. We're into center ice. And here comes Simeon. Simeon dumps the puck into the corner. Raced after it by Drew Leck. Hits the referee, and Drew takes advantage of that. West Haven is without a stick, trying to get the puck on net. Unable to do so as it hits Ryan Smith. He's a sophomore defenseman from West Haven. Race back by Taylor Purdue. And Simsbury's able to not dump it into the West Haven end. And they're caught on a line change, and here comes West Haven. A nice save by Jackson Bolger. Simsbury again behind the net, trying to get that puck out of their defensive zone. Puck bounces into the West Haven corner, and West Haven's ready to take it out. Here goes Bobby Forleo, head of steam up through center ice, making some nice moves around the Simsbury defenders, and he's going to go all the way into the net, but unable to get the puck back out in front, and Simsbury takes the puck away. Griffin Marquis, who's getting some good ice time, up to Cole Chapman, and here comes Cole Chapman with a head of steam. He's got one guy to beat. He uses him as a screen right in on that. Great
Good
stop
opportunity
there.
right there.
Terrific play by their goalie, Jared Pilska. Number 19 there is Colin Hines. Hines gets the puck over to his defenseman partner, Bobby Forleo. Forleo is unable to get the puck into the Simsbury end as Simsbury takes the puck back. And there's a little bit more pressure now by the Simsbury team. Chasing number 12 goes right around Trey Hume.
That was almost trouble right there.
Yeah, he had a great head of steam, and now he walks right out in front. That's their captain, number 12, Nico Kyle, and we've got to stop in the action. So right now, a lot of action being played down in the Simsbury end, which unfortunately for us is the opposite end of where we're standing. It makes it a little bit difficult to call the game.
Right now, it's a little bit of a dump and chase, but they have to get in here and put some pressure on.
Absolutely. All right, Scott Simeon with the face-off win to the back corner. And around it goes to 17, Rocco Sorelli. Jack Fiengo now with the puck around the corner, tries to bounce it out. Not able to do so, but here comes Simsbury. Here comes Scott. Nice pass.
Watch the dump pass.
Great pass. Up to Drew Leck. Drew Leck is flying tonight. He looks really good. Nice tip shot in there. 17, Rocco Sorelli, who tries to cut around the corner. Simeon looking for the puck.
Good
West
pressure.
Haven desperately trying to get it out. There's a nice pass on the side of the net. Side of the net. Rocco Sorelli goes down, catches an edge. Puck bounces right off of Drew Leck. Back over to Sorelli, and Sorelli now dumps it in, and they're going to get a line change. Here comes Cole Chapman back on the ice. That's their number one line here. Chapman, nice try there by 19 there, Nick Pugmire. There's a Griffin Marquis rides the West Haven guy around the net. West Haven puts it right out in front.
Boy, that's trouble right there.
Yep, puck is dancing around. Simsbury is able to clear it, but not clear it outside the zone. Nice stop in there by, I think that was Griffin Marquis. Torben Wunderlich now in the back corner. And Simsbury is again unable to get it out. The puck's bouncing around. Great save. That was a knuckleball. Yep. That was a phenomenal save by Jackson Bolger.
A couple of tips in front right there.
We've got 8 minutes and 52 seconds to go in the first period, and right now it has been dominated a little bit by West Haven. Simsbury starting off a little slow. They've had their chances.
They're getting their chances. I think they have to follow their shots, and keep skating.
Absolutely. Yep.
A little bit more forechecking. They're doing a lot of dumping into the zone.
Griffin Marquis now behind the net, trying to get the puck around to number 11, Matt Reese. Matt Reese tries to get the puck out, unable to do so. Puck stays in the Simsbury zone, and here we go. We're out now. A little dump and chase here, as CC just mentioned. Nice play by number 9 on West Haven. Richie Green.
Right there, right in front.
There's Matt Reese trying to get the puck out in front of Scott Simeon.
There it is.
The puck is live, bouncing around.
Keep working, boys. Keep working.
And West Haven's able to gain control of the puck and get it through center ice, and now they dump it in. Bulger leaves it for number 10, Trey Hume. Hume around to Drew Leck. Drew, who didn't notice that West Haven player coming in on him quick, stole the puck and took a quick shot, and another nice save by Jackson Bulger.
Awesome save right there.
So Bulger's been tested early. Not a lot of quality shots, but just a lot of shots.
I think they're leaving a lot of pucks out in front of the net, and you just don't want to do that at this point.
Good point. Cole Chapman's line's back out there, trying to get the puck around to Nick Pugmire. Pugmire now trying to get the puck out. To get caught up on the end.
Wide open in the middle.
Here comes Cole. Cole takes a nice shot high on the goalie. Bounces off the boards, kept in by Drew Leck. I'm sorry, that's Nick Pugmire. Oh, Cole went behind the net, anticipating a pass behind the net.
Oh, good play right there. Good play
There's a
right
nice
there.
pass.
Oh, there's a chance.
Great vision by Cole Chapman to look for number 20 over there, Bradley Huang.
Come on, put it on there.
There goes Pugmire. Pugmire looking for Chapman in center. It's a great pass. Nice kick save there by number 3, Bobby Forleo.
That's good pressure right there by the Trojans.
Great pressure. Looks like the Trojans are going with 2 lines. There's a nice move by number 88, Nick Brunio. And Simsbury still trying to get the puck out, unable to do so. Nice save by Bulger as he looks behind him. I'm not sure he knew he had that one. Nice West Haven shot trying to go 5-hole.
Right now they're giving up a lot of shots on goal, and our Simsbury goalie is like a wall right now.
He's dynamite. Matt Reese to take the face-off. Matt loses the face-off. Back to one of their top defensemen, number 3, Bobby Forleo. Forleo takes a shot on net, gets turned off to the side by Bulger. Back out to center ice. West Haven dumps it back in. Nice save by Jackson again. Passes over to Torben Wonderly. Wonderly right out to number 18, Anton Petrenko. Petrenko unable to get the puck any deeper, and it bounces over the net into the West Haven bench. And we have another stoppage in play here with 7 minutes and 16 seconds left to go in the first period. So Simsbury's having a really difficult time getting the puck out of their defensive zone.
I think they've made some good passes, though. I think they're getting some space, so look for them to try to open it up a little bit in the second half of this period right now.
West Haven looks a little bit faster to the puck. There's a nice shot in there by number 2, Ryan Smith, defenseman for West Haven. Ryan is a sophomore. Simsbury now trying to get the puck out again. He just can't seem to get past center ice. Pass over to Torben Wonderly. Wonderly makes a nice move at the red line and then dumps it into the corner, and again it's a dump and chase. There goes Drew Leck. He's flying in. Simeon looking to bring the puck right out front, and Scott gets pushed in, but Drew gets a check in after the trying to get a stick check in on the goalie.
Someone's going off, I think.
Yeah, I think that's going to be a penalty on Drew Leck when the whistle blew. He did another little poke check, which that's kind of a ticky-tack call if you ask me.
I don't know. Maybe they didn't put him in there. I don't think there was a penalty.
You're right. No penalty. Okay. All right. Good. Cole Chapman with the face-off win. Back to Nick Pugmire, taken away by West Haven, and they dump it again on net. Talon Purdue in quickly, but Bulger holds up for a face-off to his left. So again, it's going to be the Cole Chapman line with Nick Pugmire. Talon takes the puck around. Brad Hoying trying to get the puck out, is unable to do so. West Haven just trying to keep the puck in front of the net. And as CC mentioned earlier, good things happen when you throw the puck in front of the net.
Well, I think what you're finding right here is Simsbury keeps taking the puck into the corner. He has to take it
nice
straight
pass
to the net.
Just take it on the Jets. He's got a, what a great save. What a phenomenal save by number 35, Jared Peltzka. Boy, Cole had a great burst of speed into the offensive zone, right around the defenseman, tried to go high on the glove side and was stuffed by number 35, who is a junior. That was a junior on junior right there. Great scoring opportunity for Simsbury. Here's another one.
Good work.
Oh, what
there it is! It's a score by Cole Chapman.
Phenomenal. Between Brad. It all started with Griffin Marquise. No, let me back up. It all started with the face-off win by Cole Chapman. Back to Griffin Marquis. Takes a hard shot on net, and they crashed the net. And rebound came back out right there to Cole, and he popped it in. So a little bit more difficult of a shot that ends up in the back of the net.
That's right.
Rather than a few seconds earlier, you had the breakaway.
That's good work right there.
And that's how hockey, the game of hockey is. West Haven's in Simsbury's end most of the period, and yet Simsbury takes the 1-0 lead.
Yeah, you just don't want to leave those rebounds out there. But Cole is definitely a goal scorer, so he knows the right spots to be in.
He's a sniper down there. Scott Simeon back into the corner. Rocco Sorelli trying to get the puck out. Puck moves back over to Matt Reese. Matt Reese back out. Here goes Rocco. Rocco's coming down. Shot on net. Nice save. Another shot on net by Matt Reese.
Wow.
And they're peppering.
Wow. 3 good chances right there.
Jared right now. Pilska's been up to the task. He's had a couple of monster saves here early. Simsbury racing down out there. That's Matt Reese. Matt Reese trying to get a head start. West Haven going to do a line change. Back into number 8, Jack Fiango. Fiango does a spin move around, goes back behind his net. Over to number 10, Trey Hugh. And then Nick Pugmire. Pugmire back around Simsbury's net with a head of steam, and here he comes. Through center ice. He's going to come. What a great move. Terrific move by Pugmire. He danced right around one of their top defensemen, Bobby Forleo. That was a fantastic
Watch
job.
this now.
Here we go.
2 guys in front.
Pugmire
Dump.
takes a hit by Bobby. Back into the corner there.
Cole's in front again. Cole is in front.
Brad's looking to take the puck away. Almost does. Cole grabs the puck. And they get around number 10, Trey Hume. And here comes West Haven. Another shot on net, nice save by Jackson Bulger, and he decides to hold it for another face-off in the Simsbury end.
Good pressure there. Good pressure. That's what you want to do at this point. You just don't want to pinch in too much and give up an easy goal on a breakaway by having the defenders pinch in, and then these guys are looking to break out. That's the one thing. West Haven is kind of hanging back, just looking for a chance.
There's a critical time in the period, too, and there's another face-off win by West Haven, which is quickly taken away by Simsbury, number 11, Matt Reese. Matt Reese down the left side. He cuts right in front, looking in front for a pass. He goes hard into the back of the net, and Matt might be hurt.
No.
He took a hard shot, but now he's back up. Puck is right down below us. Number 4, Patrick Maher is unable to get the puck out. West Haven trying to get around Torben Wonderly and is unable to do so. Torben's such a great defensive player. Very important with the loss of Kevin McDonough right now that this defensive squad steps up. In this period they have. Dumped in very quickly by Griffin Marquis.
They're on a line change here.
Taking puck stolen by number 25, Anthony Purcell.
Oh, watch this.
And there's Scott Simeon, just can't get a handle on it. He gets the puck back, trying to get it back to his defenseman. He dumps it in, tries to get Drew Leck. Leck is unable to corral the puck. Simeon races into the corner, gets the puck, trying to get it out to Drew Leck. That looks like an elbow. Look at that. I don't blame Drew Leck for getting a little ticked off on that. West Haven took a running start. That could have been any type of call there, but that was not called. There's Drew. Drew is playing really hard this period, racing around. And we're going to have a hold on Talon Purdue. I can't believe that. So here's where the homer in me comes out. Drew Leck absolutely gets lambasted down here in the corner.
Took a running start.
By a West Haven guy who took 3 steps, elbowed him in the head, and we get a holding penalty at center ice on Talon Purdue, which basically tapped the guy.
Well, you know,
that happens,
that's hockey, right?
Jeez. All right. So we got a 5-on-4 opportunity here for the visitors from West Haven. Face-off won by Simsbury. Takes a funny bounce in front of the net, and Simsbury just dumps it down. They ice it. That's what they're going to try to do, is they try to burn this penalty to the best of their ability. Brad Hoying into the corner.
Come on, work now.
Trying to keep the puck as deep down here as they can. Over West Haven's 88, Nick
Squeeze him here.
And Bruno gets hit by Cole Chapman. That was a nice hit by Cole.
There you go.
And Simsbury, again, tries to get it down. It was a nice stop by number 12 there, Nico Kyle. One of their captains, senior captains. And they try to set up their power play here. Nico Kyle takes the point on the power play, takes a slap shot in. A little bit of a rebound by Jackson, but nice save.
Great save right there.
Fantastic. Tough, gave up the rebound, but stayed right centered and made a beautiful save on a second shot. And I'll tell you what, the guys were getting a little bit gassed, so it gives them a chance to do a line change, which is perfect.
Yeah, they're going to have to dump it down here. And then chase one person down there and just forecheck like crazy.
Matt Reese loses the face-off, but Pugmire is able to get his stick on the defenseman, who is, again, number 14, Kevin Moriarty.
Step up.
West Haven, there's Nico Kyle trying to get around Matt Reese over in the corner with the puck. He's letting West Haven just pass around, turns around. There goes Nico. They're getting a good shot on that there, but it went wide.
Step up. Come on, boys.
Here comes Torben. Torben Wonderly again trying to keep the puck. That was a nice move behind the net. Great backhand over there by
watch this. You're short-handed. We're coming in, boys.
Here goes Mickey Pugmire with a great left just wide of the net. Matt Reese keeps the puck in deep. Goes down to Bobby Forleo. Bobby looking, gives it off to captain number 12, Nico Kyle, with a head of steam, and here he comes down against 2 of the Simsbury defenders.
5 seconds left in the penalty.
There goes Matt Reese. Matt Reese dumps it down in, and it looks like we're going to burn this penalty off. Great job by the Simsbury Trojans. Excellent job.
All right, we need a forecheck here.
Here goes
Make
Drew
something happen here.
Here goes Drew. What a nice save. He's got 2 guys in front. Nice pass out to... Oh! What a great little poke by Rocco Sorelli. Almost got it in the net there. As Matt Reese loses an edge. I'm sorry, that wasn't Matt. Rocco Sorelli loses an edge. Puck comes in. It's going offside. Is waved off. Sorelli over there, trying to keep the puck in. The period comes to an end. Scott Simeon had the last shot there as the period quickly came to an end. CC, how'd you see that first period?
Well done by the Trojans. They picked up the pace in the second half of the first period. Put a lot of pressure on. They're cycling the puck around the net in the offensive zone, so they look good. Hopefully they can maintain that pressure, because they did a great job at the end there.
I'll tell you 3 things that stood out for me in period number 1. Number 1, it was the effort of Drew Leck. He was all over the place. He was flying. I thought he did a great job. Number 2 was a defensive play by our goalie Jackson Bolger as well as our defensive core. I thought they did a tremendous job in the beginning of that period. The puck seemed to be in that end a lot.
Right.
And of course, the goal-scoring prowess of Cole Chapman. He had a lot of good shots, and something tells me he's going to find the back of the net a couple more times this game.
Got to keep the pressure on at this point, but the goaltending has been phenomenal right now.
I agree.
So
I agree.
let's go.
All right, so that ends period number 1. We'll be back. All right, we're back for second period action. As we last left our Trojans, they took a 1-0 lead late in that first period and also burned off a penalty, which was terrific. And I know, Jake, you worked some stats for the first period. How'd it look?
Cole Chapman continues to find the back of the net for the Trojans. Picked up his 7th goal at the 9:04 mark. Bradley Wang gets the assist. Jackson Bolger, in that period made some great saves. He kept his hockey team in there, and Chapman goal is the difference maker through 15 minutes of play.
Did you get a chance to get any numbers for shots on net?
I did
it
not.
Really looked like West Haven was down.
The first half of the first really, was dominated by West Haven. They had most of puck possession down in the Trojan end, and then Simsbury switched the momentum, went back onto their side, and kept firing pucks. And both goalies have been really busy.
I'll tell you, and the key to the second period is going to be no rebounds. Trying to limit the rebounds because both teams are crashing the net.
Yep.
And I think it's important that Bolger continues to play at the level he's playing at, because clearly West Haven was flying there early.
Absolutely.
And getting a lot of pucks into the net.
It's very important for a goaltender, as you said, to control the puck, control the rebounds, because, as you said, both teams are crashing the net, and a player coming from behind is going to come right into the crease and bank one home. So
Absolutely.
You just gotta corral that puck whenever you get the opportunity to.
So it looks like we're going to start the second as we started the first with the Cole Chapman, Nick Pugmire, and Bradley Wang line. On faceoff is won by West Haven. Back to the Simsbury defense, but bounced right back in by number 88 for West Haven. Puck goes behind the net. He's looking to get a shot right out front. Great save, and there goes Chapman. Chapman on a clean sheet of ice, looking for Pugmire. Takes the shot and hits the top of the net. Another goal. We just talked about Cole Chapman and the fact that, he was going to find the back of the net. We didn't think it would be
20 seconds
in. Right? But 2-0 Simsbury and a great play by Cole Chapman. He actually looked like he was going to pass it over to Pugmire and then pulled it back in
Just a great snapshot from the top of the left circle. Top shelf where Grandma's cookies are, Cindy, and just
right.
like that, the Trojans have a 2-0 lead.
Fantastic job. Torben Wonderly now taking the puck around. West Haven. Again, that number 88 for West Haven's all over the place. His name is Nico Brunio. Freshman, yeah. West Haven dumps it in. That's going to be an icing, and we have a stoppage in play. So it's two stoppages in play in the first minute of the second period.
And Cindy, going back to that Chapman goal that made it 2-0, the next goal is critical.
Right.
And, either West Haven will cut the lead to half, or Simsbury will triple their lead. So this next goal is going to be huge.
Scott Simeon wins the face-off. And a quick shot on net by Drew Leck. Drew Leck has played an unbelievable game thus far. He is all over the place.
Very physical in the first, and Drew has provided a nice spark of energy for these Trojans here tonight.
Simsbury looks like they've got a little gas of energy right here. West Haven trying to get it out of that end, and they do so. Jack Fiengo back with a nice play. Gets the puck in deep to Rocco Sorelli. Sorelli looking for Leck. Leck goes behind the net. Is unable to grab the puck, but the puck does end up out in front of the net. Scott Simeon. Simeon looking to get the puck over to his defenseman, which he does. And a great shot on net by Trey Hume. That was a terrific shot, nice quick shot. And the goalie, Jared Pilsga, with the nice save with no rebound.
Simsbury's working the puck really well. They're cycling. They're utilizing all 5 guys out there. They're generating opportunities. They just keep firing pucks on net.
Griffin Marquis and Torben Wonderly back on defense. West Haven breaks the puck out of the zone, but not too far. Stolen by Cole Chapman. Chapman looking for a hat trick. Not to be this time denied by Jared. Puck gets stuck along the right side boards, and out comes West Haven. Here comes a nice shot around. Oh, great glove side shot. That was kicked aside there by Jackson Bolger. That was a nice move by West Haven. They start to amp up their play a little bit. West Haven's number 14 passes it right out in front to Nico Bruno. As Cole Chapman tries to take the puck again down, he's got Brad Hoang at the center ice. Brad head over into the corner, tries to get it back to Torben. Torben takes a shot that Chapman tries to deflect on net, unable to do so. Back to Griffin Marquis. Marquis back in. And then West Haven's able to break it out of the zone and dump it in. It hits the red dot and not out. And here comes West Haven, but a nice play by Torben Wonderly to keep the puck in. Senior captain, number 12, Nico Kyle, trying to get West Haven on the board. And there goes Simsbury again. And we're going to have a penalty as West Haven's, I believe that was number...
Patrick Meyer was taken down, and Simsbury will go to another power play.
There will be a power play here. Yep.
Interference is the call at 2:49 of...
So Patrick was able to poke the puck past the defenseman who stuck himself out and interfered with him.
Created a penalty and another chance for the Trojans on the man advantage.
Nick Pugmire into the corner there. Pugmire. He's trying to get the puck back out to Jack Fiango, and he does. Here goes Jack. Nice lateral movement in front. Great play into number 9. And here comes our Torben Wonderly back in the corner to Pugmire. Pugmire back out front to Cole Chapman. Fiango trying to get a puck on net as Jared, their goalie, Pilska's down. Fiango keeps the puck in on a beautiful move. Heads it over to, Scott Simeon just missed an open net. There's going to be another penalty. There's another penalty, and this is going to be on West Haven, so Simsbury's going to have a 5-on-3, and you might as well let him touch the puck. Here goes Cole. So Chapman racing in as West Haven cannot touch the puck, or they get eventually there's going to be another penalty here for interference. Simsbury dancing around here, trying to get it into Fiango. Fiango back, and at this point, they're just keeping it away. There's a nice shot on net. And finally, play stops, and we're going to have a interference.
Roughing.
Okay, as Simeon got leveled in back of the far net down there.
Yeah, the Blue Devils had a couple opportunities to clear the puck. They did not. Penalty occurs in their own defensive zone, and the Trojans, they're going to have a nice 5-on-3 advantage for 46 seconds.
So 4 minutes and 3 seconds gone in the second period, and Trojans are on a 5-on-3. Cole Chapman again wins the face-off, and unfortunately heads over to a West Haven player who just dumps it in. That West Haven player was Kevin Moriarty. He's a junior forward on the Blue Devils. And here comes Chapman as he races around the net. He's got Simeon and Pugmire, and Chapman goes right around the defense, takes a shot on Jared, and Jared makes a nice save. West Haven tries to clear it. Torben Wonderly over to Fiango. Fiango over to Pugmire. What a nice... They're moving the puck extremely well on this power play. Back to Torben. There's 9 seconds left and 1 penalty. Pretty soon it'll be a 5-on-4. Here goes Torben Wonderly. He dances right around the West Haven defenseman who loses his stick. He's got Simeon right out front, doesn't see him. And there's a pass over to Pugmire, and Pugmire loses the puck to Kevin Moriarty. Back around the net now. Chapman coming on. It's a 5-on-4. Chapman racing down the right side of the rink. Back over to Simeon. Simeon gets the puck poked away from him just for a little bit, back over to Torben Wonderly, who shoots the puck wide into the corner. Fiango, a little angled shot in, stolen by West Haven. Nice save there by Jackson Bulger, and here goes Wonderly. Wonderly back up the left side of the ice sheet, and is unable to get the puck in. Pugmire steals the puck. Pugmire trying to get the puck over to Drew Leck, and was unable to do so. He leaves it there for Griffin Marquis. Marquis, pass up to Drew. There goes Drew as he pokes it past number 23, Nicholas Guano. West Haven gets the puck back, and there's a whole open side of the ice for Wonderly. Wonderly takes the puck in on the left side.
Six keep flying out there.
Matt Reese lost his stick there. There's Simsbury, number 17, Rocco Sorelli. Dancing around in front of the net. Puck comes out in front, right to Griffin. Griffin takes a shot wider than net. Goes over into the corner to Matt Reese. Matt trying to get it in. Talon Purdue. Number 25 takes a shot right on net. Nice save by Jared. And out comes West Haven as they bounce back up their right side of the rink. He's looking to take a shot on Bulger. He does, and it's an offside. So offside on West Haven. They look a little bit not like they did in the first period, West Haven. They've come out a little flat for the second period.
Bulger might as well should put a beach chair down and just relax, because all the action is happening in the West Haven zone, and Simsbury continues to fire pucks on net and generate scoring opportunities.
You know what's interesting, Jake, is in the first period all the action was down there too. I think it's because we've set camera up on the opposite end.
That can very well be the case. The curse of Westminster.
Right? It's like it's tilted down there. Simsbury keeps the puck in as we talk. Down, and West Haven breaking out now. And they got a West Haven on the side, and that's a nice play by Wonderly. No penalty called. And I believe that was Jack Fiango. So Fiango with a nice defensive play there to keep the West Haven skater to the far right side and not get a good shot on Bulger.
Like West Haven, the coaching staff wanted a penalty. It looked like Nico Kyle, they're saying, that got a hand around his back on that latest chance.
Another nice face-off win by Cole Chapman, but lost in there by Pugmire, which required Bulger to make a decent save. Griffin Marquis loses the puck up here to number 5, who's trying to dance around the net. Nice play by Wonderly, who's right on him. Great play in front by Griffin. Brad Hoying trying to keep the puck out, is unable to do so, loses it up, and it goes careening into the back of the arena and out. So we will need a new puck.
And now Jackson's getting a little bit of action down here.
Yes, he is. Just as we said, he had beach chairs in sight. He's got to toss that away and get ready for some action.
Put it back in the case, and good couple opportunities for the Blue Devils.
Another face-off win by Cole Chapman. Torben Wonderly taking his guy behind the net. And the West Haven fellas are not too happy down there. Pugmire making a move around the end, trying to get it to Brad. Brad loses the puck up to West Haven defenseman, and the West Haven guys break out. And he's trying to get around Torben Wonderly, and Torben's going to have none of that. Great defensive play by number 9. Now breaking it into the corner there, and puck comes bouncing right out in front. The West Haven player, number 14, who's unable to put. Now Torben's out. Torben's down a stick. And he's able to somehow get the puck out of the zone. Great play by Torben Wonderly on number 14, Kevin Moriarty. Cole Chapman trying to keep the puck in. Simsbury is able to do so. Number 25 down there, Anthony Pichel, starting to trying to get the puck up. And West Haven, is just no sense of urgency here on West Haven. They don't seem to be, nice shot by Drew Leck. That almost could have been a face to the, hands to the face there on that one. Oh, bounce in front. Here's a nice shot. Oh, great save by Bulger, but the rebound and unable to be put in by number 7, Caden Morglio. Drew Leck with a great play. Passes it to get it out of the zone to Rocco Sorelli. Here comes Rocco. Rocco dancing down the left side of the arena. Takes a shot high and wide. Drew Leck keeps the puck in. Simeon able to skate it along the back end of the boards. Eventually caught there by West Haven, and here comes their freshman. The freshman phenom, Nikon Bruno, is unable to get around Drew Leck, and eventually there Simeon tries to race the puck out, but kept in by West Haven. And number 25, Anthony Pichel, shoots the puck on a backhand out of the ice arena. So what do you think, Jake?
Well, the puck is spending a lot of time close to us. You know, it's kind of like the first period a little bit. You know, puck is down at one end for a good majority of the first half of the period. Now it's coming back to the other side. So West Haven getting some nice looks here.
Looks like West Haven has their number 1 line out there against our number 3. So this could be some opportunities for either the Simsbury Trojans to step up and West Haven to maybe keep the puck down here and see what can happen. And that seems to be the case. Here goes a nice shot. Nice save by Jackson Bolger. I think that puck was going to go wide, but you can't take a chance on that one. Nice play by Jackson.
Nico Brunio, the freshman, with that last shot from in front of the left circle.
Nico's been playing really well.
Yeah.
He's been doing a great job. Here's Cole Chapman again with another face-off win. That's about his 4th in a row. Griffin Marquis takes the puck right around, tries to get it over to Nick Pugmire. Pugmire unable to control the puck, and West Haven is right on him. Stolen by 2 West Haven players as they go back and forth. And Simsbury cannot get the puck out of the net. It's thrown to the corner, and there goes Griffin Marquis. Marquis trying to get again the puck up to Pugmire, and is unable to do so, and Chapman comes in to take control. Nice pass by Chapman out to center ice, and there goes Pugmire. Pugmire throws the puck in, and they do a little dump and chase. It goes right by Brad Halling. And then there comes in Chapman to keep the puck in. We have 4 minutes and 18 seconds to go before this period comes to a close. Simsbury leading the West Haven Blue Devils. I always say the Blue Knights, the Southington. 2-0. Here comes West Haven. They take the puck in. Nice shot in there by Bobby Forleo. Saved by Bolger. Goes wide. Brad again unable to keep the puck out. Now he does. And he's got Torben Wonderly on his left side. Wonderly comes down the left, goes to his backhand, takes it around behind the net, and it's taken there by Bobby Forleo. Good player on West Haven. And here comes Simsbury. Jack Fiengo. Nice lateral movement by Jack. Great heads-up pass. Terrific right into Cole Chapman. Chapman tries to dance around number 7. Caden Morglio, and Morglio takes the puck away. Nice back check there by number 4, Patrick Maher. West Haven racing toward the puck. They get there. Kevin Moriarty gets there first, throws it in front, and there's nobody there. There's a nice save by the West Haven left winger, but a great save by Bolger. So, although there's some action, and I said this in the first period, there's a lot of shots. Not sure there's a lot of quality shots.
Right. You know, just a little, a flick on net.
Absolutely. So it's a little bit different. Here we go. Matt Reese. We got Matt Reese, Talon Purdue, Patrick Maher, and Jack Fiengo. They're on defense. Fiengo trying to get it over to who's out there? 18.
Anton Petrenko.
Anton Petrenko. Talon Purdue, it's the puck out. West Haven takes it. We got 2 minutes and 50 seconds to go in the period. Talon trying to get it up to Matt Reese. Reese is unable to keep control of the puck. He's got it now. Matt Reese makes a great move on the West Haven defenseman. Back to Patrick Maher, and Maher shoots the puck wide. And back comes West Haven. Back and forth. Jackson's going to have to push the puck over into the corner. West Haven keeps the puck back out. Nice stop there by deflects off of Matt Reese. Matt trying to get the puck over to his defenseman, Talon Purdue. West Haven still is able to keep the puck in, and it is a deflected shot that Bulger somehow saw and made another great save.
Bulger did a nice job tracking that puck with some screening in front of the net. Nice job by the junior netminder.
There was a lot of bodies in front of Bulger on that shot, and yet he was able to see through it and make a beautiful save. Simeon, nice face-off win. Simsbury's won the last 5 or 6 face-offs. Unbelievable. Puck bounces off of Drew Leck. Drew gets pounded from behind. No call there. And here's number 17, Rocco Sorelli, who also gets hit hard into the corner. Simsbury comes back out in front of the net. Nice save by Jared. Right back to Scott. Simeon, he hits the post. Simeon hits the post on the left-hand side. That would have been a nice goal there to end the period.
Good couple opportunities there by the junior.
Absolutely. Here comes Torben Wonderly. Wonderly in, trying to go high on the right side, glove side. That must be the scouting, advanced scouting, is go high in the glove side. A couple of goals have been, well, at least the second goal was high in the glove side. No offside. Offside was waved on. We got 1 minute and 20 seconds to go in the second period. Simsbury Trojans leading 2-0, and here comes West Haven on a 3-on-2. And they are offside. Second time they've killed a potential scoring opportunity by having their left winger be offside.
Yep. So going back earlier, Simeon just, just a couple great opportunities there to put the puck at the back of the net, but Jared Pliska had other ideas.
He's been doing well. That was a great move by Cole Chapman as he races down, tries to backhand one, unable to do so. But another face-off win. That's the 6th in a row face-off win by the Simsbury Trojans. There comes Talon Purdue. Purdue looking for his defensive partner. He throws it up to Cole. Cole's got a wide open shot, and he fans a little bit on that as the West Haven hockey player is able to get the puck out of their zone. Chapman was offside. Chapman did not clear the blue line in time, so he was offside. A critical time in the second period, 38 seconds to go, right? So this is not a time when you want to give up any scoring opportunities, so you got to keep the pressure on. We got Chapman, Wang, and Pugmire. Chapman loses that face-off. One of the rare face-off loss for Simsbury. And here comes Tolbert Wonderly. Wonderly racing in, stolen by the West Haven team. And here comes Kevin Moriarty. Moriarty brings it down the right side, tries to bring it in. Nice play again by Jackson Bulger, taken by Jack Fiango. Fiango pushing his player side. Oh, nice check by Kevin Moriarty. That was a great check on Torben Wonderly. And Wonderly's going to go back in. There's 2 seconds, 1 second. We're going to come to an end. Second period comes to an end as Wonderly, I think, got a little bit banged up on that check in the corner.
That was Pugmire.
Was it Pugmire?
Yeah, that was
okay.
Nick Pugmire.
Okay. So as we end the 2 periods of play here at Westminster Jackson Arena, Jackson Rink at Westminster School, it's the Simsbury Trojans 2 on 2 goals by Cole Chapman and the West Haven Blue Devils 0. What'd you think in that second period, Jake?
Well, Simsbury came out of the gate really early and kept firing pucks on net. Chapman scores his 8th goal of the season, 2nd of the night, and then the momentum switched to West Haven, and Jackson Bulger was didn't see a lot of action the first quarter of the second, but you know what, West Haven kept firing pucks on net, generating scoring opportunities, and we're in line for a good third period here.
We are in line for a good third period. Now, I thought, Jake, that, in the beginning of the game, the West Haven team, as I mentioned, dressed 22 players. And I thought they'd be a little bit more fresh than the Simsbury team, and it's been the exact opposite in the second period.
Yeah.
Simsbury players were flying in that period, and they did a great job keeping the puck down in their offensive zone. So we're just about ready to end the second period of action here as Simsbury leads the West Haven Blue Devils 2-0. We'll be back for third period action right after this.
Don't.
All right, here we are. We're back for third period action as we've got Jared Hilska down here on our end. Jackson Bolger had another great period. Not a lot of tests, not a lot of quality shots on him, but there were a few shots that came through a lot of people that were crowded in front of the net, and he made some nice saves. He did a great job.
Well, as we always say, the beginning of any period is really, really important to set the tone. Second period, Chapman putting a puck in the net early within the first 30 seconds really sets the tone. It was a little sloppy in some spots. I really look for the first 2 minutes to set the tone because, again, 3-0 or 2-1 changes the whole complexity of this game here.
That's a great point, CC. They either have to score, which will give them life, or you go down 3-0. That's a pretty tough hole to climb out of.
Yeah, if they score, if West Haven can put a puck in the net early, they're going to think they're in this game.
Right. And right on cue, Kevin Moriarty takes a shot that Bolger turns away again. A rare face-off win by West Haven. I've been saying that all game. There goes Torben Wonderly around the net. He gets it over.
Good. Skate now, skate.
Cole Chapman trying to get in there too. I believe that was Griffin Marquis who gave that nice little pass. There's a pass. Nice. No look. Back pass, no look. In front.
Right in front. Oh boy, that was close.
And there goes West Haven's freshman, number 88, Nico Bruno. He's going to be a good one. He's been flying around the ice.
Good chance for the Trojans just right there.
Griffin Marquis now behind the net, back over to Torben Wonderly, over to Pugmire. Pugmire loses the puck up to the West Haven defenseman who takes a shot on net. Another nice save by Bolger, and out breaks the Trojans. Through center ice, Chapman allows it to go through his legs. Over to Bobby Forleo. Forleo gets the puck in deep, wide pass across the center crease. No one there for West Haven, and here comes Chapman. Chapman dancing around the defense, does a great job, but it's three West Haven guys on him, and they eventually take the puck away, and there's going to be a penalty by Cole Chapman.
He's going in the box.
So cross-check,
right?
Cross-check in the back. One of our keys to the game was, again, no offensive, when you're in the offensive zone, penalty. So that's a tough one there. West Haven now goes on the power play. Simsbury killed a power play off late in the first period, did a great job in doing so, and they'll have to do that again. Number 9, Richie Green, wins the face-off, goes back behind the net. Drew Leck races over there, and Drew is able to punch the puck out and down the ice. Corral by Bobby Forleo. Forleo trying to get it over to number 7, Caden Morglio. And there goes the Morglio. West Haven trying to get the puck up the ice, get as many shots as they can on this power play. A power play is only 30 seconds in, and Simsbury's not able to. Yes, they are. They're able to clear the zone. Drew Leck racing in on number 17, Sean Dupree, and Dupree's able to get around him.
Get on that stick.
Back into the corner. There goes Griffin Marquis. Marquis back in. It's poked out by West Haven, but corralled in there by Drew Leck, and he shoots the puck down right on net. Jared's called on to make another save, Jared Pliska. And here goes West Haven, leaving it behind the net. Nico Kyle. Nico races in. He's a forward senior. He's got a lot of speed. Good skater. Got a freshman and a senior out there. Number 88, Nico Bruno. West Haven's able to keep it in the Simsbury zone. Simsbury playing a box defense to try to kill this penalty. And there's a nice play by Simsbury as they almost had a 2-on-1 shorthanded. So Simsbury's got 24 seconds, maybe another chance for one more rush for West Haven on this power play. West Haven's a freshman, Nico. Nico comes down, gets right around Torben. Nice pass in front, and they score. So they score with 11 seconds to go on the power play, and that was all set up by their freshman, Nico Bruno. He did a great job coming around the right side, got right around Torben Wonderly, and all of a sudden it's 2-1. As you said, CC, that's a big goal for them.
He went right to the net, and now there's a little bit of life in West Haven's game here. So we have to see if the Trojans bounce back here, put the pressure back on.
So here we go, 2-1 score. West Haven scores just about 3 minutes into the.
Oh! Off the
That
top
was a
of the
quick
net.
shot by Nick Pugmire, and right off the top of the crossbar there. And here comes Simsbury right back in. Nice shot by Brad Hoy.
Oh, it's in.
Oh my
boy.
God, Pugmire had an open net if he could corral the puck.
Boy.
So Simsbury's coming right back at him. Pushes the puck back in and goes in and corralled by Nico Kyle. Kyle gets the puck out. This is going to be an icing, and then we're going to have a face-off right back here in the red dot. So as I was about to say, West Haven quickly cuts the score in half to make it 2-1. Simsbury rushes down, and a quick shot, I believe, by Pugmire that went over the glove of Jared Pliska and hit the crossbar.
Yeah, they had a nice
There's
chance
another
there.
nice save. Another face-off win by Scott Simeon, number 3 for the Trojans. Simeon again on the face-off win. Rocco Sorelli over there now, trying to get the puck over in the center of the ice. There it is right in front of Simeon. Simeon with a great backhand, but a beautiful save by Jared. Jared followed that puck. He stayed center to the, he centered himself to the puck the entire way across the crease and made a beautiful save. Great job by the goalie for West Haven. Junior goalie. And Simeon, another face-off win, right to Drew Leck. Leck trying to get the puck back over to Scott, and he's corralled by 3 West Haven players, and there's going to be a penalty. And we've got a high stick on Drew Leck. No, is it going to be on West Haven or be on Simsbury?
It's West Haven, I believe.
It's on West Haven, okay. Let's see, there goes Drew off the ice. Let's make sure he's not going into the penalty box. And no, he is not. So you were right, CC. It's another Simsbury Trojans power play. Let's see if we can take advantage of this. It'd be big to get a goal here. Cole Chapman with another face-off win as West Haven sets up their power play defense. Back over to Pugmire. Pugmire back to Griffin Marquis. Marquis trying to get control, is unable to do so, and West Haven's able to clear his zone. Back to center ice. It goes from Marquis over to Wonderly, back into Cole Chapman. Chapman trying to race around. Puts it right out in front. Great job by Chapman. Kept in by Marquis. That was a great job. Pugmire looking for Cole. Back to Cole in the corner. Cole looking back out to Griffin Marquis. West Haven able to keep the puck against the boards. And now it's taken by number 5, DJ Cafora. Cafora trying to race, unable to do so. There's Scott Simeon. Simeon over to Wonderly. Wonderly with a shot on net. Nice save by Jared. Simeon keeps the puck across. Right back out to Griffin Marquis. A nice save. Great rebound, but unable to get the rebound. Unfortunate. Back into Simeon. Simeon behind the legs, no pass. Out to West Haven. And they just clear the puck down the ice. Nice play by Jackson Bolger, who throws it all the way down the ice, and this is going to be icing. Simsbury couldn't touch the puck because they were offsides. So there's a defensive lapse by our Trojans. Stuff like that should never happen.
Well, we need to take advantage of the power plays is the big factor. I mean, the one thing is if you're in the offensive zone, you have to think of, if you're in front of the net, you have to treat your stick like it's a margarita.
Yeah.
And you need to keep that thing on ice.
Crushed ice. Although this is a nice flat surface. All right, Nico Kyle again wins the face-off against Cole Chapman and keeps the puck in on the Simsbury zone. Simsbury still on the power play for another 34 seconds as they race up the left side of the rink. Here comes Taylor Perron, and it's poked away by number 12, Nico Kyle. And trying to get the puck out, he's unable to do so. Simeon. The Trojans are bunched up and not really working the power play well, as one of the West Haven players fires one into his bench, and we're going to have a face-off. It did get the coach. I think everybody's okay down there, which is nice to see. We got 9 minutes and 11 seconds to go in the third period.
They might be skating Herbie's next practice.
No. Here goes Matt Reese. Matt Reese with a face-off win, but corralled by West Haven, trying to get out. Kept in there. Patrick Mahar trying to keep the puck in and does so. Does a great job to get it back to Matt Reese. Matt trying to get the puck out in front. As a defenseman pinches in, that's Jack Fiengo. Great job. Oh, hit from behind. I can't believe they didn't call that. I can't believe they let that one go. That could have been damaging. Here goes Nico Kyle and offsides. Again, that's the third time West Haven has killed an offensive opportunity by going offsides. Boy, that was a tough one to not call. You hit somebody in the back with your stick like that, that's dangerous when you're heading, head first into the boards.
Well, we needed more pressure there on the offensive power play there.
I agree. Kevin Moriarty comes down, uses the defenseman as a screen, but a nice save by Jackson Bolger. And we're now down to 8 minutes and 35 seconds to go. Simsbury, at this point, feels like they're hanging on to a 2-1 lead. They do need to put some pressure on the goalie down here.
We hope at this point that they don't drop into a defensive kind of a mechanism and change their game. And you want them to keep playing really hard and keep taking it to them.
Right. Yep. Yeah, you want to stay offensive and to stay aggressive.
Absolutely.
When you start being a little bit passive, that's when bad things happen.
Well, it just takes one bad bounce, and all of a sudden you turn around and,
right,
you're fishing the puck out of the back of the net.
Chapman with another win to the back corner. Raced in there, Brad Hoang, and out breaks the Trojans. Great pass by Hoang over to Pugmire. Pugmire shoots it into the corner. And Brad goes down there, chases back, gets the puck back out in front of the net. Nobody's there. And Sean Dupree going against Brad. And Kyle was able to get the puck out over to West Haven, wide of the net. West Haven able to keep it in the zone. No, they're not. The referee says that was offside. So we're going to have a face-off outside the Simsbury zone. So again, another scary opportunity if you're a Trojan fan, as Nico Kyle raced down the left side of the rink, put a nice shot on net and just went wide. Scott Simeon line back out there. Simeon kicks the puck back over to Jack Fiengo. Fiengo gets it up to Drew Leck. Back over to Rocco Sorelli. And puck is bouncing around. There comes West Haven breaking out. Nice back check by Scott Simeon. And over in the back of the corner, number 10, Trey Hume. Hume gives the puck up to Simeon. Simeon comes around, whiffs on the pass behind the net. Broken up by West Haven. Back to the West Haven defense. And out breaks Simsbury. If he looked up, Simeon looked up, he had number 17, Rocco Sorelli, right there.
Fortunate to get it out.
Unable to get the puck out to him. Drew stays very low to the ice. I like the way Drew Leck skates. He's a good player. He's played really hard this game. And Simsbury tries again to get it into their offensive zone. Not able to get it in deep, and West Haven breaks it back out over to Jack Fiengo. Fiengo's got a nice long reach. He tries to bounce the puck out too. It goes back out in front. Nice break up there by Trey Hume. And Trey trying to, nice. Oh my goodness, what an unbelievable scoring opportunity, and another great save by Jackson Bolger.
Simsbury's got to skate now.
Yeah.
Skate with the puck out of the zone. Just keep it.
Here we go, 3-on-2. Nice play. Oh, great shot by Jack Fiengo, but nobody's there. And puck goes back in, but it's going to be offsides. Offsides is way off, and here comes West Haven with the puck.
All right.
Cole Chapman comes in, unable to keep the puck in, and back right out to
skate now.
Simsbury. And there's Bradley Hoang. West Haven keeps the puck in. This is their number 1 line. This is quick. Bobby Forleo keeps the puck in. There's Nico Bruno.
Get up.
And West Haven takes the puck right out of the corner and shoots it right off of Bolger again. And we've got to stop and play with 5 minutes and 49 seconds to go in the third period with Simsbury leading 2-1.
It's going to be a barn burner.
These last 5 minutes could be the tale of what the Trojan season is going to be like. They need this win. They really do need this win. They got to get above 500. They got a couple of tough games coming up. And Simsbury Simeon wins the puck back, but their senior captain, number 12, is right in on there, Nico Kyle. He's also played a good game. Nico's played a good game, Kyle and Nico Bruno, senior and a freshman. Simeon goes against Kyle again, and Kyle wins this one to the corner to his line mate, Nico Bruno. Simsbury again working hard in the corners to try to get the puck out as they tie it up in there. Referee asks him to move it along. Simsbury trying to get the puck out of the corner, and finally he's done so by Scott Simeon. Simeon looking to move the puck back, reverses it, reversed again up to Drew Leck.
Skate now.
And Drew Leck gets across the red line, tries to find Rocco Sorelli, is unable to do so. Simsbury's unable to keep the onside, and now they do, and Simeon tries to get around the freshman. He does. It's a great play by Scott Simeon. Leck looking for someone in center of the net. Not able to do so. Simeon, a nice pass back to Torben. Tipped out in front by Drew Leck. Great back pass to Rocco Sorelli. Sorelli trying to get the puck back out in front. And there's a great play. Just a hard work, blue-collar work by Sorelli. Unfortunately to no avail. Here goes Moriarty. Moriarty racing down the left side of the rink. Moriarty tries to throw the puck out front, is unable to do so. Puck goes behind the net. Now it gets thrown out front. And West Haven's able to keep it in on the defensive end. And we've got a net off its hinges, as I like to say down there. So a stop and play, which I don't think was a bad thing.
Well, here it is. I'm going to go out on a limb now.
Yep.
It's now time, right?
Yep.
4 minutes, 24 seconds. I'm calling for the hat trick on this shift.
On Nicole Chapman?
There it is. So be ready.
All right.
As we need a little bit of insurance.
We sure do. All right, Chapman wins the face-off. Back to Fiango. Fiango looking for Pugmire. Hits it off of the boards, and Pugmire is unable to catch up to it. Now there's a nice softer pass, and here comes Chapman. But a nice stick check by West Haven, but Pugmire keeps it in, and the puck is bouncing around the center, and out breaks West Haven. West Haven going down the left-hand side, trying to get around Purdue, and unable to do so. Puck bounces outside the Simsbury zone, but that was offside. That would not have counted. There was too many West Haven Blue Devils in there. There's a nice pass to Chapman. Chapman behind his back once again. Simsbury trying to clear the zone, and now is unable to do so. Does so now. Here goes Chapman. Chapman going back around his net, trying to keep the puck. He keeps control of the puck. Dangerously brings it out in front of his net, but here he comes. He's racing down the center ice. Does a nice move. Great save.
Baby.
Great save by Jared. That was a save of the game right now by Jared. That was a heck of a wrist shot by Cole Chapman. 3 minutes left to go in the game. And here goes Simsbury again. It's offside. West Haven clears the zone. So offside is waved off, and here comes Simsbury. Trojans coming back up. Griffin Marquis makes a nice move around one of the West Haven defenders, but can't get by their defensive crew. And back in goes West Haven. West Haven's flying as they're trying to tie this game up. A great reversal there by Scott Simeon. And Griffin Marquis gets it up to Simeon. And here we go. Here goes Drew Leck. Leck deserves a goal. He's had a heck of a game. Nice shot by Leck, but a better save by Jared Blisco. Unbelievable. And here we go. West Haven's got a 2-on-2 breaking out. They come down the right side, and Jackson Bolger makes a nice save. So Bolger stops the action here as we've got 2 minutes and 20 seconds to go in the game, and CC almost made the call on that as Chapman had a very nice wrister that Jerry just made a nice save on.
He was trying to cash that check there.
He was. He certainly was. In front of his family and friends behind the glass there in the warming room.
That's right. All right, defense has to stand tall here now with 2 minutes left.
Oh, there's a hook on Simsbury, and this could be detrimental here. That's kind of a ticky-tack call late in the game.
Yep.
But nonetheless,
Just
a call.
there it is.
And there it is. So
2 minutes. Woo.
an even 2 minutes. So for the remainder of the game, Simsbury will be on the back end of a power play. The wrong end.
And you know they're going to go to 6-on-4 at some point if they're
Yeah.
down by 1. It's probably, it may go in in another minute, but at this point,
Yeah, at what point do you do that? At what point do you go 6-on-4? Do you bring them in at?
I think with 1 minute left in the game, if they're not doing it,
You bring them in at 6-on-4.
6-on-4, and just try to see if you can get the tire.
Believe it or not, there's a lot of pressure on the offensive team here, but it looks like Joe Morrell, his head coach of the Blue Knights, is going to call a timeout.
Devils.
I always say that. I said the Knights. I have Southington on my mind.
That's right. They're always on our
They
minds.
are Devils.
That's right.
They are certainly always on our mind. So I officially have become almost as cold as the ice.
It's a little chilly out here.
Let's just say it's not warm in the Westminster Arena, not like our International Skating Center of Simsbury.
No, but here's the funny part. I'm looking at the roster for this hockey team, and a little fact that goes into play here is that I coach probably 3 or 4 of these kids.
Oh, that's right, because Tyler.
Yeah,
That's right.
So it's nice to see that this is their main sport.
Right.
I turned them away from baseball. Cole Chapman was on my team one year. During the summer, he had a hole-in-one. He was like 9 years old. I don't think I played golf since then.
Oh, that's funny. So here we go. The last 2 minutes of the game. This is going to be quite the exciting action. Our cameraman Nick is getting ready for the shots that you're going to like to see at home.
That's right. Maybe we get an open netter at our end here.
Puck drops down, stolen by West Haven right out in front, and he tries to take shot, and there it is. 5 seconds into the penalty, into the power play, West Haven ties the game at 2. So that's okay. We got a lot of time left. A lot of time for our Trojans, and it ended up on a rebound.
Yeah.
There's nothing you can do there.
Just tough to take that penalty.
Yeah,
right?
that's a tough penalty right
2
there.
minutes, give him the odd man.
It's actually tough to call that penalty.
Well, right. Well, that's what I mean.
It's a tough time to call that penalty. So let's see how Simsbury rebounds. They've clearly outplayed West Haven for about half this game. And it's time for them to step up here and get this game winner. Simsbury takes the puck. Fiengo back over to the side, and here comes Pogmeyer down the side over to Chapman. Chapman gets the puck poked away from him by Nico Kyle, and back out goes Kevin Moriarty. Moriarty coming back out, looking to center the puck, and does so, but West Haven player unable to corral it, and here comes Chapman. Chapman looking for a hat trick here. And here's a nice play by West Haven to keep the puck in the zone. And they reverse the puck around, and they're looking for someone in front, and a great save. Great save by Jackson Bulger. Holy cow. That could have been a killer right
Off
there.
the post there.
Yeah.
Hold on, time out. Take the other side. Come on, everybody.
All right, so who's this on? This is going to be a slash on somebody.
Spectator timeout.
No, I don't think so.
No?
No. Well, that's 5. There's 5 guys there. Oh, they sent
we got
one
a
off.
penalty on. We got a penalty on West Haven for a slash.
Wow, that is untimely.
That is incredible. We didn't see that in the front, and then another offensive zone penalty by West Haven, and Simsbury wants a timeout.
Well,
So that's kind of an interesting twist right there. I didn't see that coming.
well, this is definitely something that you got to take advantage of now.
Right.
You got minute 9. You got your number 1 line out there right now.
And so we can head into overtime. They go into overtime. That penalty's still going to fall over into overtime. So that's a tough slash right there. You know, that's a tough one right there.
I have a feeling the Trojans are hoping that they're not going to be going into overtime today, that they're going to take care of this right now.
I agree. They haven't had the best third periods. I want to say West Haven's, earned their goals. They haven't been anything that haven't been earned. So they played hard to get these 2 goals. But you nailed it. At the beginning of the period, you nailed it. You said that first goal is going to be all the difference in the world. It's either 2-1 or 3-0, and it was 2-1.
Well, the intensity for West Haven certainly picked up, but I think the Trojans they're in a good spot right now. They got to take advantage of this.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, here we go. Cole Chapman against Nico. Chapman wins another face-off. Simsbury is able to keep it in. And around the end to Simeon. Simeon looking to get the puck. Races, beats his man. Good hard work by Scott Simeon.
Keep
There's
that puck
Pugmire. Pugmire looking for his defense.
Boys.
Coming back to Jack Fiengo. Fiengo looking. Getting it back into Pugmire. Pugmire back into Simeon. They got to get a shot on net. Here goes Pugmire. Oh, there's a high stick. And Pugmire keeps it down.
Look at that. Oh, boy.
Cole Chapman now racing to get the puck off in the corner. 35 seconds left to go in the game. And there's Chapman trying to get over, racing around. Fiengo able to keep it in. And there's a nice shot wide. 25 seconds. Here goes Cole racing around. Pushes it into Torben Wonderly. Gets the puck back. Simeon gets a puck. There goes Cole Chapman looking. He's got 14 seconds. Chapman now looking to get a shot and he hit the puck. Oh, my Lord. Simeon just missed the post, and out goes West Haven. And this should do it.
Wow.
So end of regulation ends. There'll be 51 seconds left to go in the power play and overtime.
Wow.
So we hit the post twice there. That was a good effort by our Trojans.
They were right there, right at the post.
That was incredible. So a good end to the game. Not a very good third period for our Trojans, as the 2 goals are given up, as West Haven plays really hard and ties the game. But we should expect a good overtime.
Well, after this, here's the deal. So after the second period, after they scored their second goal after the first 20 seconds, for the next 29 minutes, West Haven has held them off. Right. So that's really where you are right now.
Yeah.
Now we're in overtime, and the reality of it is they've played well enough that they should have been at a point where they wouldn't even have to play
overtime.
Right. I think they're deserving of a win, but you can't count out West Haven. They've been scrappy.
And I'll tell you, we knew this before the game started. These 2 teams are pretty evenly matched. And we thought that given these, the way the season started for both teams, that this was going to be a tight game.
Right.
So having the Trojans go up by 2 goals early and dominate most of the beginning of the game was somewhat surprising. I thought it would be a little bit more of an even field. And then again, as, everything even outs over time.
Yeah, both teams have had lots of good chances. The goalies have played really well, so they deserve a lot of credit at this point. I think it's going to come down to who's going to take it to the net. I don't think you're going to see a puck go in from far away. It's going to be right there, 2 feet out in front of the goalie if it goes in. If it doesn't end up in a tie.
So CIAC rules, and that's a good segue. We play 1 8-minute overtime period. If the score remains tied at 2, it ends in a tie. Obviously, first goal wins. This is sudden death, and so this is how it'll go. Simsbury will have a power play for 51 seconds of this third period, and it will be Cole Chapman, Scott Simeon, and Nick Pugmire out with Jack Fiengo and Torben Wonderly. West Haven wins the faceoff. It goes back to Bulger. Simsbury regroups, and here comes Chapman. Chapman dances right around Nico Kyle, trying to get around Kevin Moriarty. It does so. Takes a shot right on net. Great save by our friend Jared Pilska. Jared with a beautiful save down there. Good head of steam by Cole Chapman. Here goes the Trojans. They got 20 seconds time for one last rush. Fiango brings the puck in, dumps it behind the net. West Haven trying to clear, and it takes a bad bounce. And here we go. West Haven has a breakaway and a great save by Jackson Bolger. Save of the game. Unbelievable save by Bolger. On their captain, Nico. Their senior captain, and that was a wonderful save. West Haven just dumps it into the corner. That could be a backbreaker right there. Now Simsbury's got it.
Time to regroup here.
Maybe the fact that they only dressed 16, they're starting to wear down and get a little tired. They do look a little bit slower. And then nice save by Jackson is just standing on his head right now. There's a puck up into the netting, and it's going to be a face-off here to the left side of Jackson Bolger. Unbelievable action here in the last few seconds.
That was a huge save right there on that breakaway.
Puck takes a bad bounce by Tolbert Wonderly, one of Simsbury's better defensemen. And like you said, it's just a way the puck bounces sometimes. Rocco Sorelli with the face-off win. Right around to Talon Purdue. Purdue reverses it.
All right, get it out of the zone, boys.
Marquis trying to get it out. Does a nice job. And West Haven's going to be called for a hand pass. That's a good call. That is a good call. Yeah. Number 3, Bobby Forleo did hand pass the puck. So that's a good call. Got to have good calls where good calls are due. That was a nice call by our referee.
They're working hard out there.
And here we go down the right side of Jared Poliska. Rocco Sorelli wins it back to Griffin Marquis. Marquis dumps it back into the corner. There goes Matt Reese around the end board. Talon keeps the puck in and shoots it into the opposite corner. Bobby Forleo racing over there to grab it. Can't get it out of the zone. Rocco Sorelli working hard into the corner. Bobby Forleo again gets the puck out.
Get a shot.
Shot on net. Stopped in front by one of our Simsbury players, Drew Leck. It'd be nice to see Drew put a puck in the net. He's worked really hard this game, as has a lot of the Trojans. Very well played game by Simsbury. And there goes Griffin Marquis.
Oh boy.
And here we go, a giveaway in the middle of the ice. He's looking to pass the puck in front. West Haven keeps it on. A nice shot in front. Goes right off the glove. Nice save by Bolger. Simsbury trying to get the puck out.
Go with the breakaway here, guys. Let's go, Trojans.
Cole Chapman looking to steal that puck and race in.
That's right.
Be great to see him get his third.
That's what they're looking for.
Marquis. And that was a nice play by number 5, DJ Kafura, to keep that puck in. And DJ seems to be flying around. There goes Brian Hoang. Hoang skating past the puck. And then here's the problem. They're turning and looking to go up ice before the puck's outside.
Oh boy, that was great. That's stuck in his skates.
Got stuck in his skates. This is their number 1 line. They're flying here. Nico to Nico. 2 Nicos on this line. Freshman and sophomore. Wow. Nice try there by Nico.
We got to get some pressure out of this zone.
Here we go. That should be icing. And that is icing. We got 4 minutes and 27 seconds to go in overtime, in what's been a hard-fought battle by both teams.
West Haven has had a tremendous amount of pressure on the Trojans right now for the last 2 minutes or so. I think they probably had 3 or 4 good quality shots on goal.
They certainly have. And Cole's line's going to stay out again. Big face-off again for Cole Chapman as he wins. And
this is what they're looking for right here.
Right?
They're looking to pick one and have a little breakaway here. So.
Yep. West Haven trying to bring it out. They reverse ice. And there he goes. A nice shot in. Torben Wonderly. It's in his, got caught up in his shorts there. And here goes Cole. Trying to get the puck out. And they can't do. West Haven keeps the puck in. Torben Wonderly behind the net. And he bounces it right out in front. corralled by a West Haven defenseman, and here comes West Haven. Oh, nice play by Torben Wenderlich.
Good play.
As he stood up Kevin Moriarty. But here they come right out in front.
Good play.
And Simsbury just races it, and this is going to be called icing. So icing on Simsbury. That was a good play. Just get the puck out of their zone.
Yeah, I think it was great body work there.
I know you might think I'm nuts, but I'm seriously thinking that only dressing 16 compared to their 22, they look a little more fresh on their legs than we do right now. It's a big face-off here for Scott Simeon. Simeon wins the face-off over to Jack Fiengo. Fiengo with a great job around and out to Rocco Sorelli. Here goes Sorelli over to Simeon. Simeon coming down the left-hand side, takes a nice shot, big rebound, and Drew Leck was right there, my guy Drew.
That was a great shot.
Yeah, that was close. That was a great, another great save by Jared.
Good attempt. All right, pinch in now,
Here
boys.
it is. Pass out in front. Puck bounces around amongst the skates.
Watch the point.
There's Simeon. Simeon and Drew Leck keeping the puck in.
There you go.
Simeon gets it out in front.
Oh,
great shot by Rocco Sorelli and a beautiful save by the junior, Jared Pilska. Great save there. That was a good first time that we saw Simsbury put a lot of pressure on West Haven. That was a good 2 minutes, good minute or so right there.
Well, you got the one line here.
3 minutes and 3 seconds to go. Face-off down there. Cole Chapman wins another face-off. Back to Fiengo. Fiengo takes a shot that's deflected by Kevin Moriarty. Over to the corner. Griffin Marquis can't keep the puck in. And then there's Jack Fiengo to the rescue. Fiengo turns, fires, goes off of the ref.
Wow.
And here they go. Fiengo's head up. Nice job by Jack to get it over to Pugmire. But a little bit too far. And there goes West Haven. That's a nice pass over. West Haven's got the shot. Oh, high. Closer makes another nice save. Jackson's had a heck of a game. Oh, and they try to get the puck out front. We got 2 minutes and 18 seconds to go in overtime. These guys are gassed. I think both teams are gassed.
I think they have one more quick burst in them, Mike.
Yep, I do too. Here goes Cole. He's trying to dance around a bunch of players.
Get ready.
Griffin gives it out to Pugmire. Here goes Pugmire trying to get the puck on the front of his stick. Can't. Same as Cole. Cole trying to get the puck onto the front of their stick. Back out to Talon Purdue. And a nice save again by Jared over into the corner. There's Pugmire. Pugmire looking for an open Trojan. Just trying to throw it in front. Oh my goodness. It looked like it went off a shoulder and almost went in the
net.
In the corner of the net. Just put the puck on the net.
All right.
Just put the puck on the net right now. And West Haven's able to clear, so Simsbury's got to clear the zone. And they do. 1 minute and 25 seconds to go in overtime. And there's a cross-ice pass into number 4, Ryan Bernardi. Bernardi's flying.
Good D.
Simsbury's able to get it out.
Here comes the Trojans.
Pugmire dances in. He almost dances right around the West Haven defenseman who makes a nice play to poke check it at the very last minute. And out breaks West Haven.
Step up.
Nice play by Jack Fiengo. Stay with it, Jack. Stay with it, buddy. There's a nice play by Pugmire to try to get it out. It's still bouncing around. Nice. Number 7, Caden Marglio. On a puck that just bounced around in front of the net that Jackson just couldn't handle. A very disappointing end to a hard-fought battle tonight.
Yeah, that's a tough one right there.
That's a real hard one to accept. But hey, nonetheless, this was a very, very good game played by our Simsbury Trojans. They had a real tough period in that third period. It did look like they were trying to hang on more so than be the aggressor.
I think seven probably had his own rebound. He tipped it probably 2 times in front of the net before he finally got it in.
So with 48 seconds to go in overtime, Caden Morglio nets one for the West Haven Blue Devils. And that'll be the end here. So the final score in overtime, as Simsbury Trojans lose a tough one to the West Haven High School Blue Devils 3-2. As we look at them go through the line, we're going to try to get Coach Day up here for some words of wisdom after this game. But I'd like to thank both of my color commentators, Jake Ostern and CC, the captain, for our good first game of the season. That was an exciting one. It didn't go the way we wanted it to go, but still, Cole Chapman nets 2 more goals. He's got 8 on the season. And Simsbury, I think Drew Leck played an outstanding game. I think Bolger played an outstanding game. He had a heck of a game.
Our goalie was tremendous tonight, so can't take that away from the boys. They played well.
Very well. So we will sign off for now until we get Coach Day up here for some words. And he's signing the sheet he's got to sign for the referees, and after that we'll get him up here. So for now, from the Westminster Jackson Arena, it's been great to have everybody back in the full swing of things, and we'll see everybody back at another Simsbury Trojans hockey game very soon.
We're back here live at the Westminster Jackson ice rink where the Trojans suffered a heartbreaker 3-2. West Haven wins with 48 seconds left in the overtime period, and I'm fortunate to be alongside head coach Chris Day. Coach, tough one here tonight. You guys have a 2-0 lead going into the third. They tied up in the third, and then eventually they scored with under a minute remaining. What did you like about your team tonight, and what's some stuff that they could translate into their next matchup?
So we liked the coaching staff liked the effort. So we're always looking for that sustained effort that you're trying to get out there, trying to get people involved, trying to get people engaged. And from an effort perspective, we were happy with what we saw in the first period and the second period. I think the thing that we need to do a little bit differently is stick with the game plan, get all 3 lines involved. We had a number, I think we were just talking about this before we came on air, that there were a number of opportunities we had to try to score, and we just couldn't find the back of the net tonight, right? I mean, it was just all around it, right? Their goalie played very, very well. Stoned Cole a couple times, stoned Scotty a couple times, so it was tough to see, but I think that's the kind of thing that we're looking for. You know, nobody likes to lose a heartbreaker like that, but the one thing I think that is good is that, you know, we'll be able to carry that into our game against Farmington Valley on Saturday, which I think is going to be a good tilt over in their building.
Yeah, speaking of Cole, 2 goals tonight, right. 7 and 8 on the season.
Right.
He's that spark for your offense.
Right.
What did you see out of him tonight?
So Cole was away over Christmas break, and we didn't really know. We knew we would get some energy. We didn't know how long the energy would last for because he hasn't been on the ice in a while. And I think the only thing that we're concerned about is that the boys tend to take a step back when Cole's out there and let Cole do his thing. And
right.
we need to have that same momentum from all the boys all the time, whether he's out there or not. I mean, that was the difference this weekend. You know, this weekend he wasn't here on Saturday, and we had a goal from Jack, and we had a goal from Rocco. Rocco played a great game on Saturday against Glastonbury. So this is you know, disappointing loss. That's all I can really say.
And you know, Jackson Bolger played another great game in between the pipes. Last year he was primarily the backup. This year
Right.
he's in the driver's seat, leading a trio of goalies that haven't. The other 2 really haven't had any varsity experience.
Right.
What did you see out of Jackson tonight, and how has he handled this number 1 job?
He had some good, first period, second period. I think he had some good puck control. I think that the West Haven team was very well attuned. They had watched a lot of film.
Yep.
They knew where Jackson was weak, and they kept on testing those spots in here in the first period, and Jackson didn't break down and give in. And this bad bounce here in OT, I mean, you couldn't have written it up any any better for them.
Yep.
But they came down and they were applying the pressure, and we were standing around watching, and that's what happens.
And your next game is Saturday at ALF, taking on the Farmington Valley Generals, who you guys have a lot of experience with. What's your game plan going to Saturday night?
Same game plan. Try to get more people involved. We may dress a few more bodies Saturday night. We had some kids that are recovering from concussions. We lost Kevin McDonough Saturday night to a broken collarbone, so that's going to be tough for us to recover from. But those D-men are going to have to get in. They're going to have to go. So you get Talon Purdue is a senior. He's going to have to get involved. Trey Hume is a senior. He's going to have to get involved. We're getting some good minutes out of Corbin. We're getting some good minutes out of Jack. Chris Marquis is a very pleasant surprise. So good to see him involved. It's just a matter of getting these guys comfortable with what they're doing and making sure they make the efforts.
Well, Coach, thank you very much. Once again, the Trojans lose a heartbreaker here at Westminster Jackson Ice Rink 3-2. Next game is on the road Saturday night against the Farmington Valley Generals. Puck drop is at 8 o'clock. I am Jake Ostern. Thank you very much for watching, and we will see you next time on SCTV Hockey.
Funding for Simsbury Community Television is provided in part by contributions from viewers like you. Thank you.